What's up? Dennis here, Analog Archives. Alright, man. Today we're going to be doing a collection update that does have some new stuff I found, and also some VCLT I've gotten, and just stuff I'm jamming, just stuff I'm playing. I don't really do collection updates just because I think they're kind of boring. It's like, oh, I got this is good. I got that, yeah, cool. I usually want to talk about stuff, so that's why I don't usually do them, but I thought I'd just start out with some cool shit because I just found it, so let's get into it. We got Brutality, Screams of Anguish. This is Florida death metal from '93. Really good. Super lucky finding this. It's original Nuclear Blast America press. I believe this was repressed, but I could be wrong. I don't think, maybe not on cassette. I don't know. But I found it for a decent price and snatched it up with a quickness because I didn't have this on cassette. I do have the original CD, but I didn't have the cassette. So, you know me and tapes. Gotta love them. Same place, I got the CIN, Richmond Roulette, gangster rap, G-funk shit out of Richmond, California, circa 96, I believe. Really, really good shit. Really, kind of more of an underground, I would say, group from that time. But if you like bands like, groups like Spice One and that kind of stuff, it's in that same vein. The beats are really good on this, so really good G-funk record if you're into that stuff. I know I have a few watchers that do like that stuff, so check that one out if you haven't. And this one I got is DAI, I guess it's Die, and this is the Advent, and these guys are from Czech. Blackened Thrash, Death Thrash. No, not really Death Thrash. Well, kind of. It's kind of a mix between old school first wave black metal, some early death metal, and yeah, I would say it's really, really fucking good, man. Really evil shit. This is from '93. I think it was released, but very limited, I guess, at the time. So this is on Nuclear War now. They just put this out. But yeah, another one I just got recently. Then we have Doomstone, Those Whom Satan Hath Joined. Look at that cover. I don't know what those little guys are. They look like little demon chess pieces at Stonehenge, but yeah, fucking. I've been wanting this record for a long time. I have it like taped from tape trading days. Came out in '94. Yeah, '94 from Virginia on Nosferatu. Nosferatu was like it's like an Italian label, and they would always put out like bootleg shirts and stuff. They put out like a bootleg Coroner demo and that was I think that was in '94, maybe '93, somewhere around there, maybe a little earlier. And it's good. A lot of people considered that the original demo. They're like, oh yeah, I have the Coroner demo. I'm like, that's not the original. That was a repress from back in the day, which is weird, but I think I have it. I'll show it one of these days, if I haven't shown it already. But yeah, check these guys out. Blackened, like doomy heavy metal mixed with doom, a little bit of thrash, and yeah, it's got King Fowley from Deceased. I think he sings on this. I don't remember. But yeah, classic shit, dude. I think this was when he was kind of trying to branch out and do some different things. It doesn't really say. I'm sure it does somewhere in here, but yeah, check that out. Really good atmospheric stuff. I really like, yeah, some of these songs on there are really good too, so check that out. Up next, a band I already had this, but I didn't have this. I didn't have this on CD. Immortal Fate, Beautiful. Another Bay Area band. This actually has the full length on it, which was recorded in '93. I think this got released in 2000, but and it's got the Faceless Burial on it too. I think the CD got released in 2000, but it was, and not this CD, but like the original press, but it was actually recorded in '93. The demo came out in like 94 of this. I don't remember, man. You got to look it up, but yeah, really good, crushing, fucking fast and brutal death metal mixed with a little bit of grindcore. Just fucking amazing shit out of the Bay Area that no one really talks about. Had like ex-members of, or they shared members with like Plutocracy at some point and stuff like that. These guys always played at like every show, so Immortal Fate, check that out. Alright, up next, Savage Grace. And this is, what album was this? So there's 2 albums on here, Ride Into the Night and After the Fall of Grace. There's that After the Fall of Grace cover. This is a really good fucking record. And there's the EP. This EP came out after. Both are really good, but this record is probably my favorite. That's Gene Hoglan right there holding the axe from Dark Angel. And I would say this album kind of reminds me a little early Dark Angel mixed with, and it's like X-Guys, I think Abattoir, Agent Steel, like it's in that same vein, but they have their own sound. Definitely classic US power metal. I did a deep dive into like a few of these Savage Grace records right along with Crimson Glory over at Jeff's page. I'll put a link to that if you guys want to go watch it, where I talk in depth about the first 4 Savage Grace records and the 2 Crimson Glory albums. So go check that out. That's kind of what I have for new stuff. I have more stuff, but this video is going to be too long. So let's just get into the VCLT stuff. Razor. This was a new Razor. Really good, actually. So check this Razor out if you haven't heard it. Cycle of Contempt. Yeah, Cycle of Contempt. Fuck yeah, man. Razor, doing what Razor does. Check out that. Thanks, Pat. Pat Peeve. I don't think he has a YouTube channel or anything, but he had it, ordered an extra copy, sent me. He was like, hey dude, I got an extra copy of the tape, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I'll take that. So that's cool. And then my buddy Chuck, who also doesn't, I don't think has a YouTube, sent me this Pagan Fire demo, which is really cool. These guys are from the Philippines, and they play, look at it, the tape opens and it's like Jaws. These guys play like blackened old school thrash. And then there's the cover. And then even the cover has like a little, pull this out and you can see his tongue in there. The demon tongue. Yeah, man. Really cool packaging. And this is like a compilation of stuff, but check these guys out. I had never heard them before. And this is just like a compilation of all their stuff. So really cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Been enjoying that. I just got around to listening to it the other day. He also sent me some live Slayer from Holland from '85 and New York '85. So yeah, man, just my favorite era of Slayer, when they were playing all the good shit. I don't know if the New York one is Studio 54 version, the one that they have on Ultimate Revenge, but it might be. I have to look into that. But really good sound on those. So thanks, Pat. Thanks, Chuck, for those. And then I have this one, Symphony of Grief, and this has all their shit on it. It's like a compilation that has all their demos from 90, 93, 95, all the 7 inches on here. And this Ben over at Ben Smasher. I'll put a link to his channel. Everybody knows Ben. Cool dude. Sent me this, so thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. And then some kind of other cool stuff is a guy, Jared, another guy that just randomly texted me. He's like, hey dude, I got like this copy of Cannibal Holocaust just sitting in my closet. Do you want it? And he just sent it to me. So yeah, man. Killer movie. Obviously, it's not something you watch every day, but it's cool to have. And I'm glad to get this copy from him, so I appreciate it, Jared. Thanks, man. What else we got? All right. Let's get on to some newer VHS I got. This is Victims on Scimitar. Really low budget slasher movie. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I've been wanting this. It's been on my want list for a while, so some stuff right now I'm just getting shit that I have on my want list. I already have like all the normal movies, all the normal horror movies, so anything you see from here on out is either gonna be some odd like version of it, or it's gonna be something I've been wanting for a while. So up next we have Midnight Intruders. This is on Even Stevens. So again, anything on Even Steven is it's got the bottom flap, everything. Gotta love that cover, man. I bought a version of this on Amazon one time, and the guy said it was VHS, and they sent me a burnt copy on DVD. I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? It's not VHS. So I got this one for a really good deal from someone on Instagram. It's usually where I get all my movies now. Just all these people that are selling them or trading them on Instagram. I don't really trade, so I just buy stuff. But yeah. Up next, this one's hilarious. Hip Hop Locos. Love this movie. If you haven't seen it, it's fucking hilarious. They just drive around in a car pretty much, saying essay a lot. But yeah, it's fucking shot on video. Fucking great movie to watch with friends. And then I got lucky on this one. And I honestly can't remember the name of this movie. It's on here somewhere. I guess I should have wrote that down before I started doing the video, but this is another shot on video movie about a cult. It's about a cult, and you can't tell by this cover. I think it's called Scream. Fuck, man. Anyways, it's like the same director that did Eyes of the Werewolf. Scream something. Yeah, should have wrote it down. This is a Japanese VHS, which looks 100 times better than the US version. The US version looks like dog shit. Like the cover's one of those digital covers that's like done with like I think it's on Brain Damage Films too. It's not Scream Time. God damn it. And it's on there, but it's like that small, the name of the movie in English. Here's some cool ones that I was like, holy shit. Guy gave me a really good deal on these. Gore Girls on Midnight Video, Herschel Gordon Lewis movie, and these are the Japanese pressings. So I really wanted a copy of Gore Girls. I want the big box at some point, but I'm happy with this one right now. I have all the other big boxes of the H.G. Lewis movies, except for Gruesome 2, so I'm missing that one. But again, if you can find a copy of this big box, it usually goes between $300 to $400. So it's on my want list, but I'm trying to find it for a decent price. But he gave me that one and this one, which is The Rats Are Coming, The Werewolves Are Here. And I can't remember the director of this movie. And again, this is all in Japanese, so it's not going to tell me. But yeah, I haven't watched this one yet. I don't know if I ever recall ever wanting to watch this movie. I don't know why. It always looked like some really bad 50s movie for some reason to me, but I should definitely give it a chance. The Rats Are Coming and the Werewolves Are Here, so gotta watch it. Alright, let's get on to just shit I'm listening to. We'll do vinyl first. This is from 1987. Holy Terror, Terror and Submission. Again, ex-member of Agent Steel. And this is on, these guys are from Los Angeles. This is on Under One Flag. All these are OG press. But yeah, I've been jamming some Holy Terror lately. Kind of a unique sound, man. Power metal mixed with thrash. Well, the guy has a really unique voice too. And I don't know all the, who went on to what and who was in what band, but I know this band does share members of other bands. I know for sure one of them was Agent Steel. But up next, German Thrashers, Assassin, The Upcoming Terror. Oh man, such a fucking great record that nobody really talks about. I mean, the Thrash dudes know this record, but it is German, kind of like in the mix of like Thrash on Steamhammer, kind of on a mix of like later Sodom, not super late, but when they got like really thrashy. It's not black at all, so kind of like that mixed with like Death Row, some Creator in there, that kind of stuff. But just a ripper of a record, never really lets up. It's just a badass thrasher, man. And speaking of great records, man, Warfare, Mayhem, fucking Mayhem, man, dude, another one not enough people talk about, or they don't talk about Warfare in general. And this was on Neat Records. Neat Records. Look at that cover. It's like the Thing busting out of like some punk dude's skull. And this sounds like a mix of new wave of British heavy metal mixed with Venom. Well, I guess Venom is new, but it sounds kind of like Venom mixed with Discharge, I would say, is the closest I can get to comparing it to something. Heavy, fast, just rips your fucking head off. Just like this cover. Warfare. Mayhem, fucking Mayhem. And then, Crematory, Denial EP. This is on MBR Records. Original press there. Again, this is something I did with Eli over at Dark Hymns from the Cold North. We reviewed this album, kind of. We got off on other subjects, but if you go over there, I'll put a link to that too. Go check that out. We talk about this record from one of his Petrified Zine. He's doing like reviews from those, and that was one of them. He asked me to come on and help him do that review, which was really fun. So thanks, Eli. Good times. All right, let's get into some CDs. Oh man, that's a good one. Cranium, and this is Speed Metal Sentence. This is from 1999. This one came out. Speed Metal Sentence. I think this is their second record on Necropolis Records. Really good. Has two members. I think it's only three guys, and two of them play in Dawn. So, which is weird because this is nothing like Dawn. And I think this band started in '85 and didn't come out with anything till '98. And they were kind of in that new wave of thrash when that was just starting. This band, Incinerator, all those bands coming out at the time. What was the other one? Bewitched, Witchery were coming out at that time. So bands were like starting to break away from death metal again and play thrash metal. So, I mean, but I think that all started around 95, 90, 94, 95, somewhere around there where they started doing that again. I mean, 2004, 2005, I'll fucking get way off on that. When it got really big. But these guys were like with Bewitched in those bands starting out. So yeah, Cranium, check that out. Kind of a mix between, well, the music's just straight up ripping speed metal thrash, and the singer sounds like kind of a mix between like Zetro Souza and not Phil Demo. Fuck, what's his name? I can't remember the name of the singer from Violence, but kind of like a mix between those guys. It's really like a unique sound, really fucking ripping, man. Check that one out. Up next we have Witchcross. This is old shit. This is from like '84, and this is obviously a re-release. I have no idea what label this is on. Some weird record. Oh, Old Metal Records. Old Metal. So I think this was King Fowley's record label, I guess, that put this out. So that's cool. Witchcross, really good, fucking just in your face, balls to the wall, new wave of British heavy metal style. But these guys were from, I wrote it down here, Denmark, 1984. If you haven't heard Witchcross, I don't really see a lot of people talk about Witchcross, which is weird, but I'm sure they have. I haven't seen everybody's videos from like 10 years ago, so who knows. Another really good fucking power metal band. These guys were from this was from the United States, from '94. Leviathan. deepest secrets beneath. Really fucking amazing shit, man, that nobody talks about. Again, this is on some weird RTN records, so not a big label, but I've had this for years. Really good power metal if you like bands like Fate's Warning, and very progressive, and vocals are fucking killer too. Check out this band, man. Leviathan. Alright, back to some death metal. We got Catacomb, and this has the Maze of Kadath and the Lurker of the Threshold, so it has the demo and the EP on it. It's a collect. These guys are from France. Play really fucking heavy Lovecraftian death metal, man. Really fucking good shit. One of my favorites. They never put out a full length. I think they are putting out a full length now. I think heard one song and I wasn't super impressed, but who knows? Maybe there's better songs on it. So yeah, check out this band Catacomb. Killer shit. All right, up next, Sacrilege. We were talking about this on the stream, so I pulled mine out so I could take a listen. This is the Black Sun collection, and this is on Blackened Records, I guess a re-release, and it has both records on it. Really fucking amazing fucking I guess melodic blackened death metal, I guess. It's not really black metal though, but it has that dissection sound to it too, kind of like a mix between like old At the Gates, like Red in the Sky type stuff, with like dissection and all those other bands. These guys were one of the originators though. This came out in 90 shit. Oh, I don't think I wrote this one down. Oh, 96 and 97 these came out. Really good, and it's the old drummer of In Flames sings on this. So check these guys out if you like that kind of stuff. Heavy melodic death metal though. It's not like wimpy shit. It's not like later In Flames or anything like that. It's like the old shit. Massacre. This is Enjoy the Violence. This came out in 91 from France. Just again, rip your head off fucking thrash metal, man. So good. Fucking amazing shit. If you haven't heard Massacre, check these guys out. And if you like more brutal thrash metal, that's what that is. Not very deathy. The vocals are a little rough, I would say, like early Creator type, where it's early Sodom, that kind of stuff, but really pumped up fast shit. This is a cool one. I haven't pulled this out in a long time. Autopsy Mayhem Hard Sound. This has a bunch of Bay Area bands. It's like a mix between grind and power violence, and of course Newthgrush has fucking crushing heavy ass song on here. Agent of Satan's on here, so check this out if you like power violence or grindcore. Fucking killer shit. I think it's on YouTube. I'll try to put a link to some of this stuff. And last but not least, we have Puncture. This is more industrial metal that really never gets mentioned. They put out, I believe, 2 or 3 records. I know I have 2 of them, and this is one of them from 96, from the United States. Again, metallic, industrial, a la, but it's that industrial that's more like Godflesh than has those big, heavy fucking electronic drums and just heavy riffs on it. But fucking killer shit. Check out Puncture. If you like Meat Hook Seed, which I mentioned in my other video, you'll probably like Puncture if you like that style. Alright, that's about all I got. Wanted to make this video real quick for you guys, so enjoy it.